Good morning. So today I'll be taking over the stories for my budget coach. Exciting, right? My name is Jasmine, by the way. I'm a certified financial therapist and one of the coaches with my budget coach. I'll get to show you how a typical day goes for me. However, it will be the travel edition. I'm currently in Chicago, and first is this walk. So let's go. So I would normally have my baby doggy out here on this walk with me, but I left him with my nephew because we have some days out here where we're gonna be gone all day. But I miss my buddy so much. Okay, I'll share some pictures later. And after this walk, it'll be time for me to jump into my day. And one thing I love in the morning is a good affirmation. Okay, so here's our affirmation for today. I create peace in my life by being intentional with my time and money. Okay, time is money, right? And we need to be intentional with both our time and our money. So let's do this. All right, so I am getting set up for my day. Currently in the kitchen. I will be moving around today because, the kids are here as well. Summer is here. Okay, school is out and they're still sleeping, so being mindful of that. So I'm going to, of course, check my calendar of things I have to do today. For personal, I have to prep for my daughter's birthday, which is tomorrow. She's turning 6. Wash clothes, of course. Order the birthday cake. That's all personal things. Business or, work-wise, I have 3 coaching calls today. I need to also send in my article, which I'm a writer for CNET Money, so my article is due today. I normally would turn it in early, but we've been having a lot going on, so I'm about to get to it. All right. All right, so I am in the bedroom now because the family is up. They are cooking breakfast, having a coffee, banging pots, and all of that. Okay, so my first call, I don't share the details of my calls. However, I do feel like it's important to share like takeaways, what's important, right, of the call, because I get these kind of same questions, although the situation may be a little bit different. So this person is wanting to buy a home, and my takeaway for this call pretty much is to make sure when you are buying a home, although you may be pre-qualified, let's just say for a $400,000 home, right? Just because they pre-qualify you for that home does not mean that you can afford it, right? So when you're buying a home, you want to make sure that it fits in your budget, that you have room, right? For in the case that something happens, that you're able to still save and invest in yourself and your future. Okay, I'm headed back into the kitchen for a snack. Okay, so my second call was an older lady who is preparing for retirement. Okay, I love that word, retirement, right? It's also not about not doing anything, but having the choice to say, no, I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything today, right? But the takeaway from her call was more so of knowing what you have, knowing where you're trying to get to, and having a plan to get there, right? It's kind of hard to plan for retirement when you have not acknowledged where you are and then also where you're trying to go, what retirement will look like for you. It looks different for everybody. So that's important to know no matter what age you are, as you continue on investing, saving, and that sort of thing. All right, snack time. So my last call was about debt and how to get out of debt. I actually get that question quite often, and my response is always to create a plan, a budget for the debt, right? One, identifying what the debt is, the interest, the minimum payment, how it's going to fit within your monthly income and your bills that you already have, right? Making some type of sacrifice. So I would say to always start where you are and make a plan. So it's kind of hard to get out of debt when you don't have a plan. So thankfully, I was able to help this client also get over the emotional attachment that they had to some things within their budget. That can be hard. It can, but you can do it. You can do it. It got a little dark because it's been raining on and off today, but wanted to take a quick little walk to walk off my calls, think about it. And normally when I do that, I don't do that every day. But when I do take my extra walk for the day, I normally start to think about why I got started, how I got started, and just remind myself of where I came from, right? My story. We all have got one. Every single one of us has a story, right? And I'm just so full with gratitude that I get to help people every single day. It's such a blessing. And yeah, I'm gonna share a video where I talk about a little bit about my story and a takeaway for you. All right, hope you like it. At the age of 17 years old, I was left with the responsibility to take care of my two sisters. In this time, though, I learned how to budget. What I was experiencing at that time, it was creating a core memory for me. With that core memory, I was also developing these emotions and things that would stick with me, like fear, doubt, anxiety, depression. I carried those into adulthood. I was like, oh, I will never, ever be here again. Experiencing not having enough and trying to piece all this together. So I took whatever job. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take whatever job I need to get. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to have enough money. And I did that for a while, and I had money in the bank, shawty what you drank, but I was still sad, depressed. I had to go to therapy. I mean, I had been in therapy for a very long time, but I was not taking it very seriously. I went with a sheet of paper and was very intentional with, these are the things that I'm experiencing. We had to go through a lot of things that was hurtful. I don't want to pass those things down to my kids. What I want for all of you, one, just make sure that you're aware of self. Like, how am I feeling in this moment? How am I reacting to this moment? And then pull out those facts. Take the power away from those emotions. At the age of 17 years old, I was left with the responsibility to, at the age of the work day is over, but it's birthday planning time. So we just got back from mini stores, okay, getting all the birthday things, the birthday cake with the little bluey figures to put on the cake. That's a whole thing, okay, the bluey. And we even bought some $2 balloons at the Dollar Tree, which is no longer $1. It's no longer $1.25. It's now $2. $2 for a balloon now, okay? Right. So, I'm about to go upstairs and get ready for dinner because we are not going out tonight, and yeah, just kind of chill with the kids. So I just want to share an affirmation that I'm also going to be taking into the week for myself, is that I do not have to have it all figured out now. I just need to take it one step, one task at a time. Okay? You take that with you, you make it an amazing